Now, as the Indian government notifies CAA rules, foreign media outlets and organizations are now chiming in and criticizing the union government. From the BCC to New York Times and Al Jazeera, Firangi media is criticizing the move and expressing concerns about its impact on the rights of Indian Muslims. But in reality, the CAA is a major relief to persecuted minorities and in fact, has nothing to do with Indian Muslims. Now, the Biden administration has also voiced concerns over the notification of the Citizenship Amendment Act in India. US Department spokesperson Matthew Miller has said that US is concerned about its and in fact is closely monitoring how this act will be implemented. Amid all this, we ask, why raise alarms over conjectures? And what's the foreign agenda behind bogus claims? Is it to reject bid, to sow divisions? What is it? But before we bring in an expert's opinion, let's listen in to what Matthew Miller had to say.
We are concerned about the notification of the Citizenship Amendment Act on March 11. We are closely monitoring this act, how this act will be implemented. Respect for religious freedom and equal treatment under the law for all communities are fundamental democratic principles. Daphne?
Well, of course, viewers, there you heard it. In fact, still with us on the broadcast is Mr. Himanshu Bhatt, senior journalist. So thank you so much for staying on with us. We've, of course, heard what Matthew Miller had to say. Firangi media out there saying, raising concerns. Firstly, I don't understand why they have to chime in. That is my first question. Why do they need to chime in? And the second thing is, what is their agenda? Are you trying to incite fear amongst Indians? Are you trying to put out a wrong narrative? I really don't understand what their objective, what their agenda is. So, help me understand what they're trying to achieve by doing all of this.
See, as you said, they are chiming in. You gave the name of Al Jazeera. On the first day when CAA was implemented, what was the headline that they came out with? Anti-Muslim. That is what they said. Anti-Muslim. And then the whole sentence came up. What does it signify? What is the narrative that they are trying to set? You got to understand. Now, at least this the US spokesperson, Foreign Ministry spokesperson, was at least, we are concerned, he said. At times, they used to be so brash and talk straight. They said, we will not tolerate this. But here, at least he said, we are concerned and we are examining all the details. That's what meaning such things that he said. So what they are trying to say, is trying to play safe by saying, we'll first understand the whole law and then we will comment. If that is the case, that's all right. But then why are you concerned? That is where the catch comes in. These foreign nations have got used to a fact that they could throw any muck at Bharat and get away with it. And in this as far as the religious freedom and the religious consideration of India as such is much, much better than that. But they want to show to the world that we are the boss and we will rule and we will poke our noses in everything that they want to do. And now they become, very concerned about the religious rights of a particular community. But then what happens when so much is done in, Palestine and Israel, what's going on, where thousands are being killed? What do they come out with? So these are all double standards. Basically, we, as you rightly term, not foreign media, Firangi media, that is what we need to call them. These Firangs, after ruling our country for a couple of 100 years, have a habit that what we say is right. And you need to follow what we say. Whereas here in CAA, we are making it very, very clear that it's not taking away citizenship. It is about giving citizenship to the people who are persecuted. Why isn't that out of 57 Islamic countries, no one is willing to take a single refugee from Gaza? Why is it that? Does American spokesman speak about that? There are 1.7 million people, 1.77 million people in Gaza who needs to be taken out.
Right.
Is any country willing to do that? There they will keep quiet because it suits their narrative. So this is basically nothing but trying to bully.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.